Tomorrow?
Yes, we are.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much.
נו, נשיקה כבר, נו. מהממת. קריסטין, את מתרגשת?
מאוד מאוד מתרגשת. זה
את
הולך להיות...
מדהימה. מדהימה.
זה הולך להיות...
אין קלה יותר יפה ממך.
זה חמודה, תודה רבה. הולך להיות פגז. הולך להיות פגז.
לא משנה. בוקר דורון?
אני עם הבגדים האלה.
לא משנה, זה בבית.
לא יפה, לא.
My name is Stoddard Malhado, and I'm a Justice of Peace for the town of Middleton and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Welcome to this beautiful setting on this lovely day and to the ceremony that will unite Christina and Eran in marriage. We gather together this evening to celebrate their union and honor their commitment to each other. Today, Eran and Christina proclaim their love to the world, and we rejoice with and for them. In marriage, we give ourselves freely and generously into the hands of the one we love, and by doing so, we receive the love and trust of the other as our most precious gift. But even as that gift is shared by the two who are in love, it also touches the friends and family members who in various ways support and contribute to the relationship. All of you are Christina and Eran's community. You have played some part in bringing them to this moment, and each of you, by your presence here, is an essential part of their ceremony. Eran and Christina wish to acknowledge those who cannot be with them tonight, especially Jenny, Eran's mother, who left us in 2001. Although those remembered are not with us, their love and guidance remain, and their presence is felt here today and will continue to bless and oversee this ceremony and this marriage. The best thing about being a justice of peace is meeting the couples on to marry and learning about their relationship. As we sat together planning the ceremony, I learned about the long and winding road that Christina and Eran have traveled together. A road that started with chaos and a chain of mistakes that turned into something beautiful and harmonic. At the end of 2013, Eran came to Boston on a work visa. And in 2015, he returned to Israel to renew his visa. A process that took 8 months. And during that time, he lived out of suitcases. By coincidence, a week before he was to return, Eran met Christina. He immediately asked her if she wanted to go to Boston with him. And Christina jokingly said yes. The first of two very important yeses. Christina and Eran had their first date the following day, and they have been a couple ever since. As they spent more and more time together, enjoying both the little and big things together, including a first vacation together, a dive off a cliff for Eran, and a big risk for Christina, a deep and abiding love developed, strengthened, and flourished as Christina and Eran realized that being together was far more important to them than what they were doing together. And after lots of planning, Christina was able to come here, and she and Eran were finally together in October of 2016 in their Brookline apartment. As both had grown so much, they inevitably talked of the future and of marriage, sometimes jokingly. Last June, they traveled back to Israel for his sister's wedding. Eran had helped ring hunting from his dad's wife, and with a coupon from his dad, he rented a yacht for Christina and him. As they were cruising, on came their favorite song. The captain pulled down a banner that asked in Hebrew, "Will you marry me?" And suddenly Eran was on one knee, offering Christina a beautiful ring. And Christina's most important yes to that proposal on the banner has brought this special couple to this moment in their lives. Now Christina and Eran, look at one another and remember this moment. Before this moment, you've been many things to each other. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover. Now you will say a few words to take you across the threshold of life, and things will never be quite the same between you. After this ceremony, you shall say to the world, "This is my husband. This is my wife." Our reading will be read by Hadar. Hadar will be reading "Nothing Else Matters" by Metallica.
So close, no matter how far, couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never open myself this way. Life is ours, and live it our way. All these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek, and I find in you. Every day for something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters.
As my wife Kai and I will celebrate our 50th wedding anniversary in July, I do have some thoughts on marriage for you. From Instructions for Life in the New Millennium by His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama. Take into account that great love and great achievements involve great risk, and that a loving atmosphere in your home is the foundation for your life. Be gentle with the earth, be gentle with one another. When disagreements come, remember always to protect the spirit of your union. When you realize you've made a mistake, take immediate steps to correct it. Remember that the best relationship is one in which your love for each other exceeds your need for each other. So love yourselves Love one another. Love all that is your life together, and all else will follow. And if I might add my own advice, allow each other room to grow, but never allow each other to grow apart. Continue to be the best friends for each other that you already are, so that friendship will last forever. And nothing is better than when your love is also your best friend. And treasure each and every day that you have with each other. For as Kate Wolf, one of my favorite singers, songwriters, reminds us, days like flowers bloom and fade, and they do not come again. Christina and Eran, in coming together to celebrate your marriage, you are giving an outward expression of your love and personal commitment. You are actively taking into your care and keeping the happiness of your most favorite person in the world. Christina, do you take Eran to be your husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, and to love and to cherish Eran forever and always?
I do.
Eran, do you take Christina to be your wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, and to love and to cherish Christina forever and always?
I do.
Eran's father will now make some remarks for us.
ערן וקריסטין, ילדיי היקרים. יום מרגש עבורי היום. משפחתנו עברה לא מעט תלאות עד שהגענו ליום מרגש זה. ליום זה חיכינו הרבה שנים. זכיתי לחתן בשנה זו את שני ילדיי, חגית וערן, ואין דבר משמח ומרגש מזה. הגענו אני ורגינה ממרחק של אלפי קילומטר לחגוג איתכם, אבל אני רואה זאת כמובן מאליו שיש להגיע לחתונת הבן מכל מקום בעולם. בעבר, כאשר דחקתי בערן, מתי תתחתן? הוא ענה לי, אבא, אני מאמין באהבה גם בגיל 90. אני אתחתן כשאמצא את האחת שעדה שאוהב אותה גם בגיל 90. אני שמח שקריסטין נכנסת למשפחתנו. אנו מקבלים אותך באהבה רבה ונראה בה כילדתנו. ערן וקריסטין, אנו רוצים להגיע בהקדם להולדת הנכד והנכדה ולא להמתין הרבה שנים. ערן, אמא ג'ני זייל הייתה גאה בך היום מאוד. אני ורגינה מאחלים לכם רק בריאות והמון אושר והצלחה בחיים. מצטרפים לברכות חגית וגיא, מרינה ורומן, ארם ואבי.
May I have the rings? Christina and Eran, the promises that you have made to each other today are inscribed forever in your minds and in your hearts. But words are fleeting, and so those who marry wear rings as visible, tangible symbols of their commitment and of their connection. These rings announce to the world that you have found each other. They are a reminder and a celebration of the promises that you have made today. And in exchanging these bands, you knit your two lives together.
הרי את מקודשת לי בטבעת זו.
הרי אתה מקודש לי בטבעת זו.
Wear these rings in health, wear them in joy, wear them in peace, wear them in bliss. Wear them in health because you've healed each other. Wear them in joy because you brought happiness to each other. Wear them in peace because you have brought serenity into each other's life. Wear them in bliss because you have brought true grace to each other. From the Native Americans, an Apache wedding blessing for you. Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter for the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth for the other. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life inside you. Go now to your dwelling to enter the days of your life together, and may your days be good and long on the earth. The final act of this ceremony will be the shattering of the glass. This old custom has many traditions with many interpretations. The glass is broken to protect this marriage with an implied prayer. May your bond of love be as difficult to break as it would be to put back together these pieces of glass. In a moment, Eran will break the glass, signifying the end of the ceremony and the time for celebration. After the glass is broken, I invite everyone to shout Mazel Tov, meaning good luck and congratulations. Christina and Eran, although I'm officiating here this evening, it is not truly in my power to sanctify, legitimize, or bless your relationship in any way, because the two of you have already done that within your hearts. Let it be known that you're joined body and soul in this lifetime, and that this bond is sacred and eternal. And now that you have stood before me and have exchanged these vows and these rings, and have agreed to be married according to the laws of the state of Massachusetts, by the power granted to me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, it gives me great pleasure to pronounce that you are husband and wife.
Go for it.
בוא, בלי פדיחה.
Crazy about you. I would be lying if I said that I live this life without you. Even though I don't tell you all the time, you had my heart a long, long time ago. Yeah, you had my heart a long, long time ago.
להזיז את האגן? ברור. שם, מה אתה רוצה? צריך לספק אותה.
Don't hurt me. And if you don't mind, let's show this is the slip. We go on top of your girl. When I'm involved with the people in the mansions, baby, baby, and it ain't no secret. My family's from Cuba, but I'm an American. I don't even really like secret. It's so good, cause we might not meet tomorrow. Si te pido un beso, vendámelo. Yo sé que estás pensándolo. Llevo un tiempo intentándolo. Mami, te están mirándolo. Sabe que tú. Taste your smile until the morning light. Ain't no going back the way you look tonight. I see it in your eyes. I just need to get it off my chest. Yeah, more than you know. Yeah, more than you know. You should know that baby you're the best. Yeah, more than you know. Yeah, more than you know. Yeah, more than you know.
Dinner, now I'm drinking like a fish. Oh, you're not eating actually.
Wonderful.
Live this life without you know. I don't tell you all the time. You had my heart a long, long time ago. Yeah, you had my heart a long, long time ago. In case you didn't know, no, no. In case you didn't know.
זה שיר, זה שיר that you need to dance with him.
No one's ever gonna hurt you now. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you. Stay up there, stay out in your life. Ain't gonna be nothing like my life. You're gonna grow and have a good life. I'm gonna do what I got to do. You so
the only thing we know how to do. Says the only thing we know how to do. Work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard. We work hard, play hard, keep partying like it's your job. Work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard. We work hard, play hard, keep partying like it's your job. These gangsters out in my pocket. Don't care what you got in your pocket. The way that you rock it, hit that bang bang, girl stop it. Let it just bang bang and pop it. 5 o'clock crowd, just watch you work it out. Gotta get the cash and it's going all on the floor. And it's going fast 'cause I feel like a superstar. And the man is just broke it. Showtime and I'm gonna make this whole thing yours. Work it out.
Bought some shit from a thrift shop. Ice on the fringe is so damn frosty. I like rolling that hella deep, headed to the crazy lean. Dressed in all pink, some my gator shoes. Those are green drink that I left from me. Girls think it was 99 cents. I get cabinet watching. 99 cents. I get cabinet watching. take your grip style. No, for real, that's your grip. Can I have it? And some house slippers. Looking good on the jacket. The Velcro. I'm gonna pop some tags. This is fucking awesome. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm looking for a summer. This is fucking awesome. What she know about rockin' the whole fucking night? What she knowin' about wearing a bird box? And I'm digging, I'm searching right through that luggage. One man's trash, that's another man's come up. Like your granddad, or deleting that plan. Cause right now I'm up in her skirt. I'm with the people, you can buy me in the box. I'm not fishing in the section. Examine your ass and your mama, your mammy. I'll take those flannel zebra jammies second hand. I'll rock that motherfucker. They built a onesie with the socks on another bucket. I hit the party and they stop in that motherfucker. They be like, oh, that Gucci, that's so tight. I'm like, yo, that's $50 for a t-shirt. Limited edition, let's do some simple edition. $50 for a t-shirt, that's just a nigga with rich shit. All that getting simple and kids. All that getting tricked by this. That shirt hella dope. And that was the same one. 6 of the people in this club is a hella dope. Gang, come take a look through my telescope. Tryna get girls from a brand, man, you hella won't. Man, you hella won't.
Yeah!
$20 in my pocket. I'm looking for a summer. This is fucking awesome. I'll wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible. I'm in this big ass coat from that thrift shop down the road. I'll wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible. I'm in this big ass coat from that thrift shop down the road. I'm gonna this is fucking awesome.
אני יודע שאתה ככה אני יכול לעוף לפרוס נופעים תבקשי אני אגיש את העולם ואת הלב שלי במתנה לך אני אשיר בית לי כל שיר אני יודע שאת תהיי החיים שלי אני אשמור עלייך כל היום וכל הלילה עד לנצח לעולם את כל ליבי ונשמתי אני תמיד אתן לך כדי שיהיה מושלם אשמור עלייך כל היום וכל הלילה עד לנצח לעולם את כל ליבי ונשמתי אני תמיד אתן לך כדי שיהיה מושלם שכל חיוך שלך נובש אותי אני אוהב שאת עושה עינה אם רק תתני לי להזדמנות אחת קטנה באמת כולי באהבה לך אני אשיר בית מכל שיר אני יודע שאת תהיי החיים שלי אני אשמור עלייך כל היום וכל הלילה לעולם את כל ליבי ונשמתי
אתה יכול להיות דוגמן.
They say she needs to slow down. The baddest thing around. I wanna meet her. They say she. They say she. You're not